watching me like a nigga is cable. I'll be on no label, but my clothes be all label.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Flying bricks for life, brick boys forever. Struggle cartel to the death. Fuck with the squad. Let's go. Off top, salute the father, cool hurt. He set it off with them dollar jams, putting in work. Cross the street, lived one of our most valuable sons. Later on became the teacher. KRS-One, Grandmaster Flash. Was an electrician, invented the crossfade and marking record position. Listen, I'm talking Coke, Love, Rock, and Melly Mel. Fantastic Five and Sugar Hill.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label Convo. Here with my boy Nell, of course.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to everybody that's subscribing on YouTube, liking on Instagram, sharing, commenting, streaming on the podcast platforms. Leave some reviews for us too. Review and rate.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead into the sponsor now.
Hell yeah. Shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Guap Coin.
Yes, sir.
Cryptocurrency for the culture. You know what I mean? Get with it.
Get with it to get lost.
We in the dip right now, so you know what I mean? Take advantage while you can. Shoot, because I was sitting in on some meetings, and they doing their thing. They got their shit rocking.
Yeah, tap into that crypto, man.
Yeah, man. Get it while it's hot. We sitting down here with a good friend of mine. Man, before I really started taking music seriously, like kept putting my foot in, dabbling. We spoke on that with Casso. He gave me my first shot, but the one who gave me it was just like, yo, just take that leap. Like my last 9 to 5, my man was there in my ear, like, yeah, you need to
sell a hard copy to the old white dudes.
Yo, word. We been taking a nap. Wake up, you know what I mean, doing our shit.
Whoa,
he was showing me blogs and from overseas. It was like reviewing this shit, and I'm like,
how long ago was that?
About 3 years ago?
Yeah, 17, 16, around there. And I was like, oh, okay, like yeah, we gonna definitely tap in, we gonna meet. For real. And I started working at Indigo after that, and this man, my man Speedie Da Icon, what's good, bro?
Chilling, man, you already know. I gotta hit y'all with my moniker, you know what I mean? Flying bricks for life, brick boys forever, struggle cartel to the death.
Come on.
That's how we do it, man. You know
Talk your shit.
Blessed and well favored.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I see, man. We here at the Struggle Compound, and this joint looking.
This is the grand opening today, actually.
Yeah,
this
man.
Is the grand opening today. You know what I mean? So you gonna see this after the fact, but get y'all ass here, man. We got all types of shit for you. You know what I mean? We are actually one of the few actual cookies distributors. You know what I mean? We actually get our shit from Burner people, his organization.
Fire.
Runts also. We carry a Cool. Of course, we got our own brand, Struggle Clothes.
How that connection come about?
That's Struggle Mike. Struggle Mike is out here, bro. Like, you know, what I mean? That's one of the. He's a very major when it comes to networking. Like, you know what I'm saying? He the reason why I got the Beanie Siegel feature.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I got a MC8 feature coming up this summer, coming on the Tides album, which is gonna drop very soon. It's our 4th collaborative album. You know what I mean?
For the struggle.
Yeah.
Cartel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. And Struggle Mike, he like our DJ Khaled.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He put everybody together. Like, you know what I'm saying? He find beats. Like, people just send this man beats for no reason. He don't need to rap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be mad as hell. Like, yo, bro, like, how you get these beats?
Got
You don't need to rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but he curate. He put us all on the songs. And the main thing that we do is we take the more local guys and we put them with more famous guys to get them more recognition.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what the special thing is, like, I see like the city, like how Detroit, how they buzzing and how they popping right now. I'm seeing that happen for Buffalo right now with our local scenes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some people
it already began. It began about probably like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a hater. I definitely give the credit to Westside. Westside, the one that stepped out there with the clothing and started moving, and from there it just started booming. I mean, but if you look at the history, you know what I mean, of the town though, like, we've been littered in the culture.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You got
Without
the
a doubt.
Stevie J's, you know what I mean? Fly High Black Rob,
Keys.
you know what I mean? Brian McKnight.
I was about to say Brian McKnight.
You know what I mean? So like we definitely have always been around the culture. It's just that we've been overshadowed by a stingy NYC. You know what I mean? They was stingy, bro. You know what I mean? It was higher for New Jersey. It was higher for Philly. It was higher for Connecticut. Anything that was around New York at the time and back when.
Yeah, they felt like they had to be in the city.
Right.
But was it a movement like Griselda is though? Like back then to where it would have like really, to where they would have had to accept us?
Upstate clip. You know what I mean? Millette, Slice. I mention them boys all the time, bro. Zadok, you know what I mean? Them boys had fire, and they was traveling in the city. They was going battling cats. You know what I'm saying? It was a point where they used to sit in the All High Stadium over there on Best Street every weekend and wait for dudes to come battle because we ain't have no social media. Like, we couldn't go live.
This is before YouTube and all that?
This is before all that. This is back, I mean, early 90s. Early 90s. This is when I really just started getting into it. I started rapping in 94. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you had to be there, like, you know what I'm saying? So if you walking down the street and you see somebody, you know what I mean? Oh, you rap, don't you? Let me hear something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like you gotta be on point.
It'll be a cypher, any club, like, you know what I mean? My boy Twiz, you know what I'm saying? My partner with Flying Bricks Upstate, he always tell a story. He'd be like, yo, we used to be going into the darkest, dirtiest alleys, like riding past because I'll see them in the back, like somebody looking like they going like this. That's all I gotta see. I'm like, yo,
But that was when rap was. I would say rap was dangerous and it was real.
Right, it was real, and you couldn't just talk about people. You know what I mean? Because they'll come shut your show down. They'll come shut your show
50
down,
deep.
bro. 50 deep. And be standing at the stage where nobody else could get to the stage. Like, your actual fans will be about 3 rows back. Because they came with all their peoples. Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally, bro. And they coming to see you, bro. And you're going to be nervous as hell on the stage. Yeah. Let's see if you can rap under that pressure. You know what I mean? These boys really don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all squashing beef over a camera. Nah, bro. Like, you didn't get that chance. Because it was in your face.
Yeah.
Then what?
That's real shit.
You know what I mean? One of the biggest beefs was Newark niggas and Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang had came to do a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, this was in New Jersey. This was in Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, yeah.
You know what I mean? Boom. Niggas threw a bottle into the Wu-Tang. Like, they was deep. They threw a bottle into their crowd. The boys just turned around and just started rocking with the whole crowd, man.
That's nuts.
You know what I mean? That's, yo. But that's
where did that beef stem from, though? The Newark and Wu-Tang beef. Where did it stem from?
Well, see, it's always been conflict between New Jersey and New York.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's especially Brooklyn and Newark. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, don't ask me why. It's just what it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's because they're similar.
Were you born in the city?
I was born in Newark.
Newark, okay.
Yeah, I was born in Newark. I'm not a city dude. I mean, I fuck with my guys over there. You know what I mean? But yeah, New Jersey is the hometown. You know what I'm saying? I love it though. I love it.
So
city.
when did you come to Buffalo? Like, when did you settle down here?
Well, see, my dad was actually born here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? My dad was born here, but we first came here. Now I'm about to start telling my age. We first came here back in '79. You know what I mean? Because my dad was a cable contractor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Daddy Warbucks. That's what they call it. You know what I mean? But he was a cable contractor, so we traveled. You know what I'm saying? We never really lived in one place for more than a year. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, out of all the places that we traveled to, when it was time to settle down, because what happened was, see, my dad, he don't like to talk about it, but he a thug. You know what I mean? He a gangster. I guess he had robbed some cats. You know what I'm saying? And they came back and firebombed his car out in front of our house. We was living on North 12th Street in North New Jersey. And they came firebombed his car. You know what I'm saying? The man ran out the joint with the ratties and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, word, y'all come into my house, this, that, and the third. And when he came back to the door, my mom said, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? And out of all the places that we lived in, my mom actually liked to hit. So that's how we ended up here. That was in '86.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been, of course, going back and forth all my life.
Facts. So, was music a constant theme throughout all of that? Because like you watched the birth of hip hop.
Hell yeah! Oh, yo, this is all I know. So like now, mind you, I do a lot of things. You met me doing CAD design. You know what I'm saying? Anything with a computer, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? But like this is all I know. Like, you know what I mean? I remember going to the movies for the first time. The first time me and my sister was able to go to the movies by ourselves, we went to go see Crush Groove. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how deeply rooted I'm in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Beat Street, all that. Like, I was excited to see these movies.
Oh, Crush Groove, put me on. What is that?
Crush Groove is one of the first hip hop movies. You know what I mean? It's I'm pretty sure Russell Simmons had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But man, that was the debut of motherfucking Todd. I mean, LL. That was the first time you ever seen LL on screen. You know what I mean? Doing I Can't Live Without My Radio. You know what I'm saying? They was having auditions in the movie for the label that Russell Simmons and Run was starting. You know what I'm saying? And he was one of the people that auditioned. One of the rappers that auditioned. He came in with the big jukebox, put it down, and just stood there and looked at boys. You know what I'm saying? And then hit the button. It just went in. I can't live without my radio. Da da da. I remember sitting there with a tape deck. You know what I mean? On the radio, waiting for I'm Bad to come on. That was the first rap that I knew word for word. You know what I'm saying? I sat there and rewound it and wrote it down so I could memorize I'm Bad, bro.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause like I be still in amazement. Like LL was probably like one of our first like rap superstars, and it's the people who created hip hop aren't old.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, hip hop not old.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like what? Kool Herc maybe 60?
Yeah. Yeah, he not 80.
Yeah, and it's like, bro,
you know
that he's not like people who founded this multi-billion-dollar
and they still
entity.
around.
They're still around. They still kicking it.
You know what I mean? They still getting it in. You know what I mean? That's the Godfather, man. You gotta respect him.
Yeah.
You gotta respect him. You know what I'm saying? I got a song on my last EP that it was a collab with Struggle Mike. It's called Chameleon. The song is called what's the name of that song? I can't remember the name of the song, man. Yeah. But somebody Google that. Somebody Google that name of that song. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the story joint.
Oh, I got you.
You know what I mean? But I basically ran down the 70s on the song. You know what I mean? Talk about Kool Herc. Talk about KRS-One living across the street from Kool Herc. You know what I mean? Even going before that, because rap, it didn't just start with Kool Herc. You know what I mean? Rap it started before that. Like they was getting swaggy on motherfucking tracks before Kool Herc started doing dollar jams. You know what I mean? And this is, I mean, you got James Brown and all them cats. They was rapping. That was raps. You know what I mean? Cab Calloway, that was raps. You know what I'm saying? It was just that we took it. You know what I'm saying? My generation, I can say that.
Yeah.
We took it and did something else with it.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
They put the part. It's like I'm trying to think. They may have associated with the party and associated it with the struggle.
Well, what it was the movement at that time was disco. You know what I'm saying? Disco was more upscale. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't let us in the discos. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't let us in the discos. So instead of having to go to the discos, that's where Kool Herc came in. And he started doing the dollar jams in his building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they started spinning the music that they liked instead of spinning the disco music. You know
And then that's where the breaks came in.
Right, break beats. You know what I mean? And they would take that part of the record and then get to it. But the crazy thing is, like, you can't just pinpoint on a record because it's 360 degrees.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't just pinpoint where the break is. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Grandmaster Flash came in.
He came in with the crayon. He came with the crayon on the vinyl, so he would know each spot.
So you know
where
where it's at.
Yeah.
And he changed the game with that.
Yeah.
He changed the game. I was looking at this nigga like, yo, what the hell?
Because he was an electrician, and that's how he made the double turntable with the switch.
Y'all gotta hear this song, bro.
You know what I'm
I gotta
saying?
hear this song, man. You get that name, Grizzly? You get the name?
Genesis.
Genesis, the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And which project was it on?
It's called Chameleon. Chameleon's the EP. It's on everything. Or you could go to SpeedieDaIcon.com and just go to my Bandcamp from there.
Yeah, you dropped Chameleon this year too. So like,
Yeah.
You recorded that during quarantine?
Yeah. We here, bro. We here all the time, all day, every day, working and building, bro. Like it's so much music that's you haven't even heard yet coming out of the Brick Boys and Struggle Cartel.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, this Ties album is about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy. It's got Benny on there. You know what I mean? It's got Rick Hyde on there. It's got Haim on there. It's got MC8, Body Bag Ben from Cali.
How you get the MC8 feature? How you get the MC8 on there?
Struggle Mike.
Struggle Mike. That's the answer. That's the answer to everything.
Well, I was talking about it one day because, like, I being older, you know what I mean. I got what I call bucket list features. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes that I want to work with. You know what I'm saying? And I was just talking about it one day, and came here to like a couple days after. He like, yo, I got MC8. Like, what?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So me and Stretch.com is on that track. That's, man, that joint's so fire. And we got, I think 80 Empire might be singing on that joint from Canada.
Word, that's hard.
So what's some more bucket list features you got then?
The major one is Redman.
Word.
You know what I mean?
I can see you there.
From the hometown.
Yup,
if you
Jersey.
see this Redman, if you hear this Redman, know that I'm talking. Because I just actually did one with Young Z and Pace One that I'm about to release as a single.
Okay.
They from the Outsiders. Give you a little history on the Outsiders. They was a crew from New Jersey. Your names that you would recognize from their crew is Rod Digger, Eminem. You know what I mean? Started out with these guys. You know what I'm saying? They used to have a trap in Newark, and you go by there, you want to battle. You know what I'm saying? You go cop smoke. You know what I'm saying? They call it the outhouse. You go cop your smoke, and people will be literally in the living room going in.
That's hard.
Going in. You know what I mean? Going in. Eminem slept on this man Florida. Like, you know what I'm saying, when he first came to New Jersey.
Yeah, that's
You know
real.
what I'm saying? So that was definitely a bucket list feature. I've been wanting to do a song with these dudes since I was 17 years old. You know what I mean? It finally came to fruition.
Do you feel like you got an advantage with all the history you got? Like, because with Stroke, like, y'all have a whole, like, conglomerate right now. And it's like, you got other artists, younger artists, and it's like, you low-key like a cheat code. Because, like, you got the full history, you know what's popping. Like, you see trends, you see everything.
But the game is so weird now, man. The game is so weird. It's not like it used to be. It used to be you got your manager, you got your DJ, you know what I'm saying, and you got your MC. You know what I'm saying? The manager usually found the MC, knew a DJ that was cool, that he was cool with. They take your motherfucking record to the club, have him spin it, they see if the crowd is fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? And that manager would invest in that rapper, and he get his money on the back end once he put him down. You know what I'm saying? The manager was the one with the connects, you know what I'm saying? So he knew the A&Rs. He tell them, I got this kid, bro, like he ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So rappers usually was broke. They still broke, honestly.
Still, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you
Shouldn't
didn't need to have much money to be famous. You had to be in the right place, the right time, and know the right people. You know what I'm saying? Now it's not like that. It's not like that. You have to pay your way.
It is
you know what I'm
pay.
saying,
It's a lot of pay to
before
play.
You can get
It's a lot,
noticed.
yeah.
And it's sad. It's sad. We was talking to the one publicist, and she was like, "Yo, first of all, no SoundClouds. Everybody working with SoundClouds. You send me a SoundCloud, I'm not even gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying?" And she wasn't looking at nobody that didn't have 10 plus.
Okay. Followers, yeah, I heard that.
That don't mean nothing though, cause you could buy those followers.
Exactly. And that's why the game is saturated. Because guess what? The cats that got the money, you know what I mean, is the trash ones. You know what I mean? Most of them trash.
Because they was the drug dealers and they who had the
and they
bread.
just figured, shit, I could do this because I got money to do it.
I gotta clean it.
Yeah, I'm already living a life that everybody else faking and talking like.
Yeah, I gotta clean it.
Right, that IG thing. You know what I mean?
The
And
light
that's
show.
what it's all about.
Yeah.
And you see them dudes in the street, and it's crazy. I realized rappers didn't make money back a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? My aunt was getting married. I was in New Jersey to go see her. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to put him out there. You know what I'm saying? But a rapper that I know is prominent is actually, he a bucket list feature, actually. You know what I'm saying? When I pulled up, the man was in an 86 Blazer. This was like 90-something. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And these dudes got platinum records. You know what I'm saying? Which is a dying thing. But they got platinum records. And he was in the 86 Blazer. I blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck? Don't you got money? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just what it is, man. Hip hop is has always been, it's sad, it's always been about the facade and
Yeah.
the clout. It's always been a little popularity in it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's definitely.
But there was a point where you did have to be talented with your popularity.
Facts. Yeah, because I think back to people like DMX. Like, he kind of, like, R.I.P., he personified what it meant to, like, come from, you have nothing but skill. I have nothing else, and that's all I have to offer in aggression.
Yeah, and that emotion and passion.
And passion about what I do.
Passion.
And it's like, I'm going to do this, and you're going to, and he became who he is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And like, you can't stop that.
Yeah.
You can't stop that. When you, who said it? Ross. I came across a video. You know what I mean? He said, what he had to learn is, you know what I mean? People could be talented, but don't have the passion. You know what I mean? To exploit that talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Or turn that talent into skill.
I got a dude that I've worked with for some years. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't the best rapper when I found out. Actually, he was fired from it. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, sometimes guys like you end up being better because you got to work harder for it. When it come easy, you know what I'm saying? You don't take it as serious sometimes.
No, that's fact.
Because it's too easy for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I could do it just cause. So that and that's it's a thin line. It's like love and hate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could be talented, but I'm so talented that I ain't even got to try.
Like, one of my favorite artists, like Ab Soul, and he talked a lot about not being talented. Yeah, I'm not talented. I'm skilled. He's like I took my talent and I sharpened it to the point where, like, the most skillful dude in here, because a lot of people waste talent every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, bro. And a lot of people is embarrassed, bro. Embarrassed. You know what I mean? Because they didn't capitalize on that talent. You know what I'm saying?
Watch the world.
Get my age and just be sitting around wondering, like, damn, what could have happened if I actually would have pushed for it? You know what I mean? I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? But we be at bat about this all the time. Because she don't understand, like, this is it for me. This is all I know. This is all I want to do. This is all I love. You know what I mean? I love this, not as much as I love you, but, you know what I'm saying? Damn near in that range.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me without this is not speed. I'm not the same person without this.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna push to figure out how to be able to do this to the day that I walk off this earth. If I never get a poppin' album, you know what I'm saying, I can still put stuff out for the people that do fuck with me and for me. You know what I'm saying? And I will always have that. I will always have that. Open a studio. You know what I mean? Now I can work with cats younger than me that want to do it, that didn't have that. I didn't have none of this.
Yeah, you could be giving them the game that you wish somebody would have gave you early on.
Right. I didn't have none of this.
Yeah.
I didn't have none of this. Back then, Buffalo was few and far between.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then at some point, I really believed that I was good enough to the point where I couldn't get into some studios. You know what I mean? I go with somebody else, record and everything, then I'm calling to get some studio time, and I couldn't get studio time. You know what I mean? So
It's like during the Buff City Records day, like Buff City, you know that?
Well, actually, I got a Shay story. I met DJ Shay on the corner of Delavan and Bailey, coming out that store right there. You know what I'm saying? And I recognized him. I knew who he was. Plus, my boy Twiz knew him personally. So, you know what I'm saying? We get to talking about rap and everything. And I spit a joint for him. He like, yo, I heard, bro. You know what I'm saying? You come through the studio, this, that, and the third. I'm like, shit, I definitely come through. But you know what I'm saying? I got my own shit. Flying Rex Upstate, Big Boys, that's my shit. Like, you know what I mean? But I couldn't fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And nothing ever came of it. I actually never went over to the studio or whatever. I didn't really start linking with him until now. You know what I'm saying? Because Struggle Mike was tied in with Benny and you know what I'm saying, for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We still pretty much tied in, but you know, them boys they out there now. You know what I mean? Boys really don't have time unless you really get out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think, when, like, were you in any rap groups or like stuff like that coming up? Oh yeah, okay.
I started my own Flying Bricks Upstate. It's always been. It started as Flying Bricks Entertainment in New Jersey, because I was basically, it was kind of like a duo with my cousin Murder. Shout out Murder. You know what I mean? Kali Akbar, who, if you go on my page, you'll see sometimes Gorilla. Go fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? His merch is crazy. He nice with it. But that was like my mentor. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Him and Griselda. It was Kali Akbar and Griselda. They used to call themselves You and I. You know what I'm saying? And that at the time was called One Way. But me being me, I've always been the type, like I'm not trying to follow nobody's lead, bro. Like,
you want to create your own lane.
Yeah. I used to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying, for following other people and get in trouble with them.
Yep.
Like, I mean, I would get in trouble even more to enforce being a leader. So I've always tried to start. I don't even try to start my own gang, like literally. You know what I'm saying? So I've always tried to start my own thing. So Flying Bricks Upstate, that was mine. Flying Bricks Entertainment was mine. And I was in New Jersey at the time, so when I came up here, and
you started that from the moment like you started taking rap serious, the Flying Bricks Upstate?
No, that it was a conversation with me and Murder. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it was one way, and we wanted to do our own thing, and that's when we came up with Flying Bricks Entertainment. Then I moved back up here, and I didn't want to like take Flying Bricks Entertainment out, and Diddy had started Def Jam South back then. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I'm like, shit, I could just branch off, you know what I'm saying, and bring Flying Bricks Upstate. Light bulb. Just being Flying Bricks Entertainment Upstate. So just take the E out, you know, move it over and put a U in there. You know what I'm saying? So now it's F-U-E-N-T.
That's hard. That's hard.
So today is like the grand opening for the compound, the complex. How long has the studio actually been open?
Well, we were up the street. You know what I mean? Struggle Clothing. We had a store up the street, and things just kind of started shrinking on us. It seemed like, you know what I'm saying? And so we had to expand, and that's why we moved over here with the Struggle Compound. And this is a one stop. Just over there, we had a barber, we had your clothing, we had your studio. But now we done even grew it. You know what I'm saying? We got 4 barbers now.
Yeah,
you know
I seen that coming
up. We will have 4 barbers. If y'all need a job, you know what I'm saying, you cut hair, you certified, got a license, come holler at us, because we need, you know what I mean, 2 more barbers. And we also got Jimmy Vaughn on the grillz. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be doing gold fronts and shit. Cleaning also though, and not just fronts. It'll be cleaning and everything. We got Ray Helm. He's on the photography and videography. Then we got KD. He's doing the tattoos.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you got tattoos.
And Spider's gonna be doing custom clothing.
Yeah, that's y'all got a little thing going on here.
Right here.
And we put the blood, sweat, and tears in it too. Every member of the Brick Boys and Struggle Cartel actually got in here and put these walls up. You know what I mean? This is our sweat on these floors.
So how long were y'all working on it?
What, 2 weeks? Yeah. It took us 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I mean, we still working on it. If y'all look at it, the floor is not done. I mean, I'm gonna get the floors done. I got some tongue and groove back there, hardwood. We're gonna lift up the studio equipment. I'm saying, make it look a little better, and then we got vinyl flooring going down. You know what I'm saying? Like we still building. Yeah, and those guys beautiful over there, they still working on their rooms and stuff. They get to paint and do whatever they want to their rooms.
You know what made me so happy about this shit? It was like I really remember sitting at work and he was like, yeah, I'm about to open my own studio, dog, and da 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 da. I'm like, people be like that, and I seen you every day doing something to get that shit done, and it's like, to see this now is like,
come on.
That's how you really do that shit.
3 years later, like,
that's how you really do that shit.
Growing up, I wasn't the best kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do all the right things like I was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? And I think the time that you met me, I was coming towards the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Is one important thing. If you're gonna get out here and you're gonna be doing a bunch of bullshit and acting up and robbing niggas and selling dope to your mama and all that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta live through the end of that. When it's time to change, some motherfuckers that did so much shit that they can't get out of it, and they end up getting murdered the day that they decide that I don't want to do this no more.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because karma is real. Energy
That's a
is
fact.
real. We have
Yeah.
that conversation all the time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Energy is real, and the energy that you put out is the energy that you will get back. And you got to live through that. And I finally feel like I got through that.
So when did you
beautiful.
realize that though, or what made you realize that? Like that breaking point.
The last case that I caught, unfortunately, I almost killed a man. You know what I mean? Not nothing to brag about. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting in Central Booking, and the cop turned to me and said, he's like, yo, I hope he do die. Because they was waiting to see what happened to him. I ran somebody over in a truck. You know what I'm saying? They was waiting to see what happened to him. If he died, I wouldn't be sitting here with you. You know what I'm saying? The cop leaned over to me and was like, yeah, I hope he do die. You know what I'm saying? We could get rid of two of y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I realized also that a lot of the shit that I was going through, I've been with my wife for 20 years. We've been married for 5, but we've been together for 20 years. Miss V, I love you. You know what I'm saying? She raps, she doper than me. You know what I mean? And
Wait,
yes. Yeah.
that's your wife?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my wife, bruh.
My man's Mills showed me one of her rap joints. And he's like, yo, she's great. Like, yo, she's hard. And I'm like, yeah, she's
The
dope.
joint Che Noir. She on the joint with Che Noir and Caleb Bishop.
Yo, that's
Which also
crazy.
Struggle Mike. Struggle Mike put that
Struggle
together.
Mike.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I realized like a lot of the shit that we went through in the beginning of our relationship was because of me. Me wilding out, being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I got damn near 3 DWIs. You know what I'm saying? And all that's lawyer money. You know what I'm saying? I never got caught for a gun. You know what I mean? Drugs, maybe a bag or two. You know what I'm saying? I never got caught for big shit like that, but I got DWIs. Felony driving without a license. You know what I'm saying? So if that ain't energy.
Yeah, that
I don't
energy
know,
gonna come.
You know what I mean? What is?
What made me realize like with some artists was like Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs, real street dude. Never had no issues, and then he went to jail in what was it, Austria? Or Austria.
I think
Yeah,
it was
it was
Austria?
overseas. It was overseas
like
somewhere.
Austria.
It was
Or
some weird
or
shit.
Albania.
Yeah.
He spent 2 years in prison
For some shit he ain't
for
do.
a rape he didn't do.
Or a dream. She said she had a dream or something, right?
Something I don't
For
even
a
know.
dream, bro.
But it's like you spent they don't speak English there, dog. You in somewhere for 2 years for something you didn't
And
do.
Imagine how they jails is, bruh. Like our shit is like
Our shit is
resorts.
libraries.
Yeah,
compared
he
to
said
them.
it was worse than ours. He said it was worse than
Yeah,
ours.
bro. So it's that's the energy. Like
I had
you
a
gotta
homie
pay for
tell me
it.
about Jamaican jails, bro. Like they don't have floors, nigga. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like come on, man. And that's one thing I ain't never been to the pen. I don't never want to be to the pen. I always said I would come out a different person. I'd be worse. I'd have been worse. I'd have been one of those guys. It wouldn't have been rehabilitation for me.
Nah, that's
it would have been
facts.
bad. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed enough somebody was watching over me in that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I always feel blessed that I was able to not fall into that trap, because I always knew like if I got in the street shit, if I'm into something, I'm gonna keep it going. Like I'm a momentum guy. Like I'm not really the initiator, but like if something's going, I'm gonna make that shit keep rocking. And it's like, nigga, if we got any street shit or anything like that, I know I wouldn't be able to be sitting here and doing that shit. So it's like
And that's a lot of people can't separate it. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't separate it. They get out here and they get to getting it in, you know what I'm saying? And they get stuck over here, and they think that they could bring that to the rap. So I really believe that's one of the reasons why a lot of these dudes is getting killed, because once you get to a certain level, you know what I'm saying, especially with social media being involved in your it's part of your career now. You know what I'm saying? You're expected to go out and do social media. So if you don't like social media, maybe hip hop is not for you, because you're supposed to use, that's part of your job. It might be in your contract if you sign, you know what I mean? So when you go online and you going live and you doing things and all of that, like, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Dude, see where you at. Motherfucking street sign might flash. That motherfucker 5 minutes away, I'm about to go see him. I'm about to slide on this nigga, and I'm about to slide the worst way. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of dudes is really getting killed on live, bro.
Yeah, on live.
It's crazy, bro. So, like, you have to learn that once you get in this, you know what I'm saying? this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. You can still be the same person, but why that shit gotta change?
Yeah, because like I always had, I'm not gonna say the idea for it, but like I always wanted to emphasize on like and sit down with like real street dudes and understand like the principles of things that they learned in the streets. Like
Yeah, we could do a series.
lessons that they learned.
We could do a series
That helped them in
Yeah,
life.
that hyped them in life and carried over.
Yeah, the
Let's
lessons
make it
are
happen.
always translatable, but it's like not necessarily glorifying the street aspects of.
Yeah.
Know what I mean, what
Let's
happened.
make it happen. There's enough
Yeah.
niggas here in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Buffalo
Yeah.
is different. Buffalo is different. Like it's
We
a
have-
whole nother world.
Yeah,
And
I got some OGs.
I always say when like street dudes really clean up and like become businessmen when they on those boardrooms or whatever, the stuff that they learn that gives them an advantage over those
That's a fact.
those corporate or suit and tie people.
Yeah,
so that just makes them that much more dangerous. Like
Yeah.
a Diddy, Hove,
Jay Prince.
Master P, Jay Prince.
The one thing though, you have to be careful though. You know what I'm saying? Because these dudes they're paper gangsters though. You know what I'm saying? They know the law.
Yeah, that's true.
They know the legalities. We walking into a room with dudes that study the law, like contracts and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you are coming from the street, yeah, you know how to talk. You can be aggressive. You could be intimidating. But sometimes that shit don't even resonate with some of these niggas. They sitting there laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? They sitting there laughing at you. So you have to also incorporate some of that legality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like
That's
if
kinda-
you're in the streets, you got to know, nigga, I'm going to get motherfucking 4 years for a pistol.
So you gotta already have that
Off
money
muscle.
set aside.
You know what I mean?
Just
your
in
money
case
set
you gotta
aside.
fight that, get those lawyers.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And same thing in the industry.
Yeah, I want to ask you, what do you think, like hip hop's? I don't want to say fascinating because you talk about paper gangsters. Like, what do you think, like our connection with the like Italian mafia? Like, you see that a lot in hip hop culture, but we don't necessarily see like the bigging up of like the Bumpy Johnsons, and so like in Frank,
Well,
like
Because they're no, well, yeah, you guys.
Well, the thing is that the mob is more exploited. It's exploited more than just your regular street gang. You know what I'm saying? To this point now, more so, you know what I'm saying, they have been saying a lot more about like street gangs that coming up. You know what I mean? I was just watching some shit the other day that was crazy, talking about the avenues out in Cali. You know what I'm saying? Wild Mexicans, they come from Wild State or some craziness, bro. Like, but they was wild, man. Man, one of the boys shot a detective right in the back of his head. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't get glorified. Like street gangs, the mafia is organized. It's worldwide. You know what I'm saying? These is flamboyant dudes, nice suits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the neighborhood that I'm from in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? It was a pizza parlor on Roseville Avenue. Dudes used to be sitting out there suited up. Hot. It's hot as hell, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, forget about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We used to just walk by just to watch them, just to look at them, because we knew that they was stone cold gangsters. You know what I mean? Literally. Look like normal motherfuckers, though. But fuck around, go in that trunk, get a Louisville Slugger, and beat your head in. ASAP. You know what I'm saying? And that's the facet. People are fascinated with the crime world in general. You know what I mean? Because not everybody has the stomach for this shit. You know what I mean? So it's amazing to some people that somebody can do that. Just go to the trunk and beat a nigga head in with a bat. You know what I'm saying? As gory as and nasty as it is, somebody is standing there and watch that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
we see
oh
that, yeah.
shit, you see that shit?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
they
I
only
mean-
notice the surface level of what's actually taking place. They don't know why he's even like that to where it came to that point,
Or even-
to where
yeah.
his mind works that way, to where he thinks doing
If he
that is
can,
okay.
if he can even sleep
Exactly.
the next night.
Most people can't.
Yeah.
And
most
plus,
people
they
can't.
got movies like The Godfathers, Sopranos, all that. That
Yeah,
kind
Yeah,
of
Scarface changed the
Yeah, exactly.
the street
to
world
where we can see
completely.
that lifestyle all the time.
Can you talk about like before? Because like I don't want to say street life, but like the before and after of that movie. Because like the impact of that movie is crazy.
Well, it's just like Menace to Society. It just brought the shit out in the open. Like, you know what I mean? Donald Trump brought racism back out in the open. People feel like it's okay to do it now. You know what I'm saying? It feels like, which, I mean, it's better. I'd rather know if you're a racist than not.
That's what I always.
You know
That's
what
what
I'm
I've been saying.
But that's the same thing. It's the same thing. Once shit is out in the open, people feel a little more okay with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Scarface did. Scarface brought this whole different world, this underground world that was already there. Don't get it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing's new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Everything comes from an idea. I mean, Scorsese did these movies off of whatever happened that he done seen or heard about. He could have been watching the History Channel. Like, oh shit, the party. You know what I'm saying? So like, all this shit is already here. Just like all these fights, this police brutality, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The killing, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? Now everybody walk around with a valid camera on them.
Yeah.
Every day. So now every day motherfuckers is able to record shit, and now we got the information highway, super highway, where you can upload it and everybody can see this shit now. Back in the day, you ain't think we was fighting? You ain't think niggas was getting killed?
Oh yeah.
Yo, you couldn't go to Maston Park without getting a pistol pulled on you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas literally would pull out on you if you wasn't from that neighborhood type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You couldn't walk past what's the shit on Jefferson? Jefferson and Peckham. The projects, they tore them down.
Willard Park.
Willard Park. You couldn't walk past that shit without getting into a beef.
That's where I was born. Willard
You know what I
Park.
mean? That shit was real like that.
I remember growing up. Nah, I can't even say seeing it, but I felt it, and it's like, okay, I know where I'm living is like it's rules and regulations of how I need to move. And it's like, as I got older and the internet started getting introduced, I saw those lines get blurred because I was like, people don't do that. People haven't been doing that. What is this?
My uncles and them didn't take pictures.
Yeah, and that's like,
They didn't take pictures.
I was raised to like, nah, you don't take pictures. Like,
My uncle Big Shot, bruh. You could be taking a picture of something that's somewhere else damn near, and he'll walk up and smash your camera damn near. You know what I mean? Boys did not play that. Like, you didn't take pictures because guess what? That's how they got you. You know what I'm saying? Boys didn't talk on the phone. Like, come on, man. I go on people's story all the time. You know what I'm saying? I go on people's story all the time. And what the fuck happening? Big ass bags of big pack. Big pack everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm active. Traffic.
Guns and
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
None of them registered.
Like,
They felons.
we didn't
Just
do
stupid.
that. We didn't do that. You didn't flash guns. You know what I'm saying? You didn't walk around. You didn't want your bows to be seen. You know what I'm saying? You didn't, like, when a gun was pulled, shit was really about to happen. Shit was really about to happen. Or I remember before shit really got real with this, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker would pull out, you be like, yo, you got that. You got that, bro. That was a phrase, a real phrase. You got that, bro. You know what I mean? Because everybody didn't walk around with pistols.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But then, boom, whatever happened, now everybody got a pistol. Everybody and their mama got a pistol. I got niggas that come through the studio now, come and put it on the table.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be like 3-4 niggas all just like, I ain't looking like this. The fuck, yeah. I coming to the studio, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is we doing here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do I need to be worried about something, man? Hold on, man. I'll be right back, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. We was fighters, man. We was fighters. We used to like the beef. We used to, these things, man.
I used to like to fight.
You know what I'm saying? Now these niggas is shooters. It's different.
Yeah, I stopped fighting. I stopped fighting once. Like, my man's got killed going into high school. You know, that's when I was like, it was like, yo, it ain't that, like,
It ain't that serious.
it ain't that serious. Like, bro, it's like some.
Unfortunately, I
tried to stop.
wish I was smarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got into maybe like 1 or 2 fights after that, but it was just like, I was just like, bro, it's like I stay out the way. Like, I have fun, I have parties, like,
Right.
I stay out the way and I do my own thing. I got shit to do.
One of my first friends that got killed, my boy, his name is Michael Robinson. You know what I mean? He's from Buffalo, but he lived down in Alabama for a while, so he had a strong accent and everything. He used to hustle on Box.
Okay.
That's my people's. You know what I'm saying? Box. He used to be on Utica and Fillmore. You know what I'm saying? I guess story has it, I wasn't there, that there was a young man out there hustling, You know what I'm saying? He told the kid he couldn't be out there. You know what I'm saying? Boom. He would leave, come back, kid out there again. Saying he put pause on him. The man father came back and shot my man in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because he was running. He was trying to get away. You know what I mean? He was trying to get away from the situation. And he caught him in the back. Somebody found him, took him to ECMC, left him in the emergency room. The man bled out in the emergency room.
Sheesh.
The way I found out about it was on the news. I mean, I'm sitting there watching TV. I was living on Harriet at the time. Sitting there watching TV, and his name came across the screen.
Yeah, that ain't no way to find out.
Terrible, man. That's my man, too. 16 years old. So, and that's how it's going in Buffalo, bro. My little homie Gordy, he was standing out in front of Save-A-Lot. You know what I mean? He got shot in the head. Talking to somebody else, they were shooting at the other nigga that he was talking to. He caught the first bullet in the head. Drop. You know what I mean? I could go on.
Yeah,
Go on. My cousin, boom. I mean, man, he fly high. He got killed going into the house in his backyard. He was on his way in the house. Two seconds later, they wouldn't even see the nigga. You know what I'm saying? They showed the big ass puddle of blood on the news and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Buffalo, different, man.
It's different.
Different.
I see, and I see why y'all chose the name. Y'all chose the name Struggle Cartel, because it's like all of that is attributed to the music, to the art, to the understanding, and I feel like this helps them. Now I'm saying live on our memories, and we put that into the art, we put that into the music, and that's how we keep this shit rolling.
That's called culture.
That's a fact.
That's called culture.
That's
when you go deeper than just rap.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And that's
the hip hop that people be talking about, because it's like rap is literally just you spitting on the mic, rhyming.
Exactly.
And shit.
Yeah.
Right. The culture encompassing everything is the hip hop.
That's the
movement.
hip hop. And that's what we have to preserve. That's what we have to fight for.
No, that's fact.
You know what I mean? Because the powers that be, they just want to make money. They just want to make money. They don't care that a grown ass man is in a motherfucking wedding gown with a gun, sucking it off. That is just crazy, bro. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
If that's
capitalism.
That's what took you. That's what took you there. That's what took you there. I can't knock it, but like, come on, bro.
What? 10 minutes of fame.
10 minutes of fame. Looking crazy out here. And that's a real nigga, too. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He's actually a real nigga. Fucking Gucci Mane was just talking about him in the interview with Charlamagne. You know what I'm saying? When he used to come through the studio. He was talking about him. He was like, that's definitely a real nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, why? Why? For clout chasing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the image that you want to portray just to make a dollar?
Clout is a hell of a drug.
I ain't got it. I never had that. I'll be the same nigga sitting here with y'all talking to y'all in motherfucking 2030, nigga, 2050, 2060, 2070, if that's what I got to do to get famous. Ain't no way possible. Ain't no way possible.
I'd rather just not have it.
You know what I mean? Yeah. At all. I'd rather sit right here and help other little niggas, and hopefully they can make it. Because guess what? That's how my name live on.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? My name will live forever as long as these young guys go ahead and pass it on to the next motherfucker.
Facts. Who are some of your young guys on Struggle Cartel?
We got King Dagger, who's sitting right there. You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to King Dagger.
Dagger! You know what I'm saying? We got J.O.Z. the Assassin, who been with me since the beginning of Flying Bricks Upstate. That's like my sergeant at arms. We got J.J. Louis, that same dude, Blaze Merch. We got Shaft Rock, Stretch.com. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we did.
Shaft Rock.
That's a hard name. Stretch.com.
You know what I mean? Kev Mack out here. You know what I'm saying? Carlito Mack, we trying to get him back in the motherfucking ring. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, it's a ton of us. It's a ton of us. Kev Mack just did a crazy joint with Open Season. That's ridiculous.
Shouts out to Open Season. Yeah, we had him on here.
Bro. Ridiculous. That's why I said it. I know he was on here. You know what I mean?
He be
man, them boys, they put some shit together. And that shit is fire. I can't wait till it drop.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Can't wait till it drop. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we just working. We just working. You know what I'm saying? And over a year's time, we dropped probably a good 15 projects. last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's work,
Me
that's
personally,
work.
I have 414K views on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Struggle Mike hit 1 million. He crossed that million. That's
Come
it,
on.
you know what I mean? And it just came from just people that just met each other, and because it started with same dude, same dad, Tim. You know what I mean? Come to Blue Collar Cuts, get your cut right here at the compound. You know what I mean? Had met Mike. He let Mike hear some of the same dude music. Same dude, he was fucking with same dude music. And being tied in with BSF, you know what I'm saying? He sponsored the feature
Okay.
for same dude to do a song with Benny.
Fire.
You know what I mean? Boom. I'm the one with the equipment. I had it in my basement at the time. Boom. Long story short, Benny was at Struggle Clothing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, again, once you get to a certain level, you busy. It's hard to,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean, to connect with somebody when they constantly moving. You know what I'm saying? So we had him in the spot that we needed him. Struggle Mike like, yo, bruh, we gotta get this motherfucker first, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when he gonna be back. Yo, you think you could bring your equipment up here? Say less.
Yeah.
Start busting shit down. I was hearing about it like a good half hour, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, with me rapping too, he like, well, shit, you jump on it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I watched that man, though. I watched that man really, literally sit there and think of his whole verse, bro.
That's hard.
And go in the booth and spit that shit. First time, it was all right. He's like, nah, let's do it again. Second time, that was it.
Fine.
And that nigga was gone. You know what I'm saying? He was out the door. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. I never thought that shit actually happened because, you know, they say Jay-Z do that. You know what I'm saying? They say Jay-Z do it. They say Lil Wayne could do it now. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking, oh, niggas punching pirates, bro. Like, they ain't saying it. When to see that actually there, I had to try it. I got one song. It's on I Digress with Hottie. You know what I mean? Duffel Bag Hottie, Free Duffel Bag Hottie. It's on this with him. I actually did think of one verse. It's not something that I wanted to do all the time, but it's one of those things like, shit, if he could do it, I could do it. You know what I mean? And I actually did it.
Need something in there. Don't see no drum work in there, man. We gotta get that up in there.
All right.
Make
All
it
right.
part of me. I can't pull up.
All right, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. You know what I mean? The infamous Rob Cornelius. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna talk to you. That's been my guy for years. And that's the thing, like, Buffalo has always been, like, family oriented, bro.
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
always been very technical. That's one thing I wish I had more family here, because sometimes I feel like I'm not connected to the city. Cause
It's hard.
I
It's
have
hard.
majority of my family is like Carolinas, Florida.
Majority of my family is New Jersey. It's hard, so I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Like, they don't. It take a lot for Buffalo to accept the outsider, but I'm gonna tell you why. It's because the outsider come inside and want to play the role and always act like everybody think, oh, it ain't nothing but buffalo wings, or oh, it's mad country with cows and all that shit. I know y'all heard that before.
Yeah.
That's not a myth. That's real. You know what I'm saying? I done seen motherfuckers sent home on stretchers, nigga. Ran out the town.
I was out in Fredonia. The dude tried to say that. The dude was, oh, it's nothing but cows out there. I was like, he was talking crazy. And I'm like, I just looked at him like, I'm gonna let you slide this one, but I'll drop you off, and I guarantee you won't make it back.
You know what I mean? For real.
I guarantee you.
For real. I remember, I was going to Buff State. Me and my boy Rob Esco, we got into it with boys from the Union in Buffalo State. You know what I'm saying? And bruh hit him like, because he from Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Bruh hit him with the, and you don't want to take this shit back home. My man Esco said, what? What, nigga? You won't make it out of Buffalo. Why niggas out here? Yo, Rob was like, yo, I swear to God, Rob had to be every bit of like 5'4", bro. Stocky, like, you know what I'm saying? And this tall basketball nigga face, like, what, nigga, you won't make it out of Buffalo, bro? I was on the floor, bro, because it was dead serious, dog. And guess what? If it would have happened, bro. It would have happened to him, bro. Like, you have to respect where you go. I don't give a fuck where
everywhere.
it is. I don't give a fuck where it is. You have to respect where you go. You know what I'm saying? Check-ins. That shit is real, bro. And it ain't no sucker shit.
That's like you going to a city where your family is and you don't call them.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It
It's
ain't
the
no
same-
sucker
it's-
shit.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
just like
certain people in the
they gonna
town.
feel
It's
away.
just how you look at it.
It's just a certain
it's
right.
how you gonna
right.
feel. You gonna
It
think
just
gonna
has
feel
a
that way.
negative connotation though. But it's nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
but it's just that it's certain people in that town that you go to. You know what I mean? That's gonna make sure that you okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
Even knowing where
when
to
you-
go, just like
Right.
Yeah, you might want to
Right.
know where to eat,
know
where to
what
get
I'm
your
saying?
weed
Yeah,
from.
they could have been beefing in that hood. You said like, yo, you're wilding, bro.
And little do you know, you know what I'm saying? You can slide them little niggas a little short. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna carry the guns. You won't even have to take a gun with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that checking in is some shit that, you know what I mean, they trying to make you look soft. Nah, bro. Like, you need to do that. The one of the best examples I heard was on Drink Champs with Nori. You know what I'm saying? Nori was talking about it because Nori like, shit, I check in. You know what I mean? But it ain't out of because I'm a sucker. No. You know what I'm saying? It's out of respect for that area. You have to respect where you go, bro. I was in Highland Park. We was just talking about Detroit. Shaft Rocket. Shout out Shaft Rock. You know what I mean? And first time I was with my cousin ever. Like, I never had met this dude a day in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? We went out there for my great-grandfather's funeral. Never met him until I seen him in his motherfucking casket, right? And we sitting there kicking it. You know what I mean? We smoking and chilling and shit. The man like, yo, y'all got 50s out there? I'm like, shit, 50s? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking weed. You know what I'm saying? We had a little bit. Not as much as I used to be. But I'm like, yeah, we got 50s, nigga. He like, word. The man put out like a 25 or some shit with this big long ass clip in it. Like, yo, y'all got these? I'm like, oh shit, nigga. Like, this? I was like, and you know, I had to say some slick shit because, you know what I mean, he caught me lacking, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, shit, nah, we don't need that. You know what I mean? We got good aim, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to cover my back. Because I ain't know what the fuck this nigga was talking about, man. This clip was the longest clip I ever seen in my life and the smallest gun I ever seen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was ready to do some damage, though. I swear to God. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that was where I was at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a testament to, nigga, you in a real place. Be careful.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that he brought it out was just nonchalant. It was just normal for him. You know what I mean? And this is going on in damn near every hood in America. Mm-hmm. So when you going out there and you a little more fortunate than motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think these niggas is wolves.
Facts.
They trying to figure out how the fuck they eating the next day, every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And don't let it be a drought. Nigga can't get a hold of no drugs.
That's one thing. That's one thing I was like in the quarantine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of people flexing, but there's a lot of people's stomach rumbling. You know what I mean? People ribs touching. Like, nigga, don't get caught out here just trying to be
careful,
in
bro.
places you don't know. You ain't checking with nobody. Like, shit.
And I don't even like chains like that, bro. Like, I'm not a big chain dude. I don't like that shit all around my neck.
I never did that because shit. I know how my city get down, and it's like, bro, I'm not even trying. If I got the money to do it, I'm still not gonna do it because I am not looking like a meal. I am not a meal. Like, I'll gladly defend myself, but like, bro, like I'm not about to.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
What?
But it's that's unfortunately part of the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They gotta work for it for me. You
It's
gotta work for this one. You gotta come up in my house because
it's always been
You
like
have to
that.
steal my
man.
phone, get my crypto.
You know? But as far as like my thing is, I wanna keep the culture going. Like, you know what I'm saying? First thing, I don't want to have to be ashamed that I'm an older gentleman. You know what I mean? Because guess what? I was here at the beginning of this shit. You're not gonna push me out on this end.
yeah.
You're not pushing me out this dog. Like, it's gonna take a lot to get me the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And also, like, I know mad niggas that still listen to the music I listen to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I respect the young boy. It took a lot. Like, I really wasn't on the wave until we started doing this. Mm-hmm. I started working with Kev Mack. I started working with JJ and motherfucking Same Dude and Griselda, you know, and also everybody that come through. And I see the work that these young men actually do put into this music. You know what I mean? It's not as easy as it looked. Like, they still put this work in there. Even though I really think that, and I always preach it, that if you take what you doing, you know what I mean, and you take that old mentality of actual bars and actually saying some shit, you know what I'm saying, and mesh that together, you gonna be a beast.
Yeah, and we seeing it now with drum work. We see my boy King Dagger over here, like, I'm in right here.
Yeah, I mean, you gonna be a GOAT, bro. You gonna be a GOAT, and I respect Conway. I respect Conway, bro. He didn't go out there and just grab street, which he could have.
He stuck to the formula.
You know what I mean,
he said
he got spitters.
He got the best.
Who been putting in work
spitters.
for a while and
He got
grinding for a while.
spitters, bro.
Yep. Shout out to Ski. Shout
Shout
out
out
to Love.
Ski. Shout out Love. Like
Shout
they
out to Shots.
spitters.
Shot show tonight.
You know what I mean? They spitters, and I was like, oh shit, that shit fucked me up. I expected, like, you know what I mean, a bunch of hood niggas. You know what I mean? Because that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, and it's no facade. It's not no bullshit. Like, niggas been out here, but that's Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's Buffalo. Like, if you live in certain areas and you around certain things, that's just what happened. That's just how it go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From the west side to the east side, south and north. I didn't even know south was until I got out here with Struggle Mike. I ain't know south was the way it is, bro. The south is wild, bro.
Buffalo's so segregated. Like,
Right.
you could live in east side, never leave the east side.
Yo,
You could
these
live in
white
the
boys
west
out
side.
here, and that's not a connotation or nothing.
Oh,
These white boys out here is wild, bro.
I don't doubt it.
Them niggas fucking
don't
take
doubt
your
it.
head off, and then you go to the north. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, they was too racist for me in the South. I was just like, nah, I heard enough stories. I'm like, ain't no white boy about to catch me like.
Well,
that.
it's different now. It's different now. That was back in the day. That's just like you couldn't go to Lovejoy.
Facts. Like, without we had
You know what
race
I mean?
riots over there.
Little history. They threw a nigga off the viaduct over there. You know what I
When?
mean, beat his break. This is a long time ago. It's
They-
probably
they
like 80s.
full-
Like
they used to have
80s?
Probably like
blown
80s.
race wars.
Yeah, bro. Like the dude went into Lovejoy. They caught him, beat the brakes off of him, and threw him off the viaduct. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was real. That was real. Me and my mans, we rode in there one time on bikes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was on the handlebars with my man Tim. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that's Buffalo Legends. Buffalo Legends. That's my guy. You know what I mean? I love that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? We go back to 7th, 6th, 8th grade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Him, Omar Lee, Tanya, I love all y'all. But we riding up in there, you know what I'm saying? Just to see what it was.
Yeah.
We rode past these white chicks, and they was like, like flirting and shit, you know what I'm saying? But we get to
As
the
they
end
do.
of the block. We get to the end of by the time we get to the end of the block, bruh, we look right. It was a car sitting there. And started speeding towards us, dog. And on the other side of us was a dead end. Man, we turned the bikes around so quick, bruh, and started beating it up out of there. And by the time we get back to the white bros, now it was nigger and all this, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, these bitches is called, you know what I'm saying? I tried to swing at one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the ride pass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But we had to hightail it up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was that real over in Lovejoy, but now guess what? You got interracial relationships in Lovejoy.
Yeah, that's unheard of. That's unheard
You know what I'm
of.
saying? Got interracial relationships, people that's living together right in Lovejoy.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? So
different.
like things are changing.
facts.
Things are changing. Like as much as the powers that be want to keep that narrative going, it's hard. That's not something that you can keep going because love will always prevail. You know what I mean? Over hate. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
It's just a known fact. It's always going to prevail over hate. So gradually, all this shit is moving this way, and then all those old races. You know what I mean? People, black, white, whoever, Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? Mexican, because there's Mexicans that don't like black people for some reason. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? All those, that older generation is dying off now.
Facts.
And then what you going to do? Where is it going to come from?
Yeah, because I know I heard of some white boys who like trust funds and they be like, they parent like, they donate and help with black organizations. So it's like, they're like, you did what with the money? He's like, you mad? I'm just gonna double my donation. Like,
Right.
it's it's changing. My only thing is like, I know the world is changing so quick socially and the dynamics and of race and stuff like that. I just know it's changing real quick with this technology too. Like that's why we chose to partner up with like Guap Coin and crypto and stuff like that to kind of get ahead of the curve
Man, I
because
had
we
to
know.
get some of that guap coin.
Yeah,
I got a couple of racks.
These niggas talk about having a hotel in space.
I don't doubt it.
That shit.
Who said that? Elon?
A hotel in space.
Yeah, Elon Musk, he on his shit.
Bro, Elon's fucking up the crypto game. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hotels in space. all
He's
that
fucking up the
crazy
crypto
shit.
game.
We
Might have to get some of that guap coin.
Hell yeah, it's only right. It's only right.
You know what I mean? But that's also like, again, let's bring it back to the culture. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop culture has been a catalyst in really trying to maintain that,
Facts.
keeping that racism out. And a lot of people, they get on the white guys like, oh, you're not part of this, da 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 da. You forget about the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
You forget about the Beastie Boys. They second to Run DMC. You know what I mean? You forget that Run DMC wouldn't have made the noise that they made without Aerosmith.
Facts.
Walk This Way
Yeah,
pushed hip hop into another space.
that's a fact.
That's a super fact.
You know what I'm saying? And they didn't even want to do it. They didn't even want to do the song.
Who, Aerosmith did or
Run
Run
DMC.
DMC?
Yeah.
Run DMC, this ain't rock and roll, this is rap, this is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But that catapulted it to another level.
Yeah.
So how you gonna tell me that these people are not part of it? They didn't help start it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Beastie Boys is one of the biggest selling acts in hip hop. Of course, later in their career, they went a little more rockish. But you know what I'm saying? When they first started, it was 3 white boys from Long Island that were Staten Island, one or the other, you know what I'm saying? They really rap, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers was really rapping, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of motherfuckers. Even when Eminem came around, it wasn't a lot of motherfuckers. But they were still a part of the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna tell me, nigga, this is America. It's a melting pot. You know what I mean? Every one of us in here has some type of taint in our blood. You know what I mean? I tell motherfuckers I'm an Irish black man. My last name is Crowley. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't that fire. It's my father's great-grandfather. My father's grandfather. Great-grandfather. Yeah, great-grandfather was a full-blown Irish man. You know what I'm saying? Full-blown white man, bro. My mother and father is high yellow. They both high yellow, bro. You know what I mean? I just came out like this.
Just caught the tan real quick.
You know what I'm saying? But all of us got tanked. And hip hop is America's culture.
Yeah, I think the only people who like are guests of hip hop are the people who treat themselves as such, because it's really like an embodiment of how you live, how you eat.
It's a way of life.
Live and breathe it.
It's a way of life, a culture. That's
It's a
culture.
legit culture, and it's like the only time you're a guest is when you. It's like when you, I'm gonna identify it here and not identify it there and shit like that.
We changed the world. The way people eat, talk, sleep, shit.
This kid's sagging their pants in China.
hip-hop
You know what I mean?
influenced
Like, you ever seen the Italian trap? The trap
and
real
we'll
music?
jump off in your ass. Like, what you say?
Then breakdance out of there. Like, they keeping breakdancing alive for real, bro.
With that being
Yo,
said,
ain't in the
shout
Olympics
out
now?
China Mac,
Breakdancing?
one of the
I heard.
realest
It's in the
niggas.
Olympics. Yeah.
Yo, shout out
Ain't that some
Red Bull,
shit?
bro. Shout out Red Bull for what they did with breakdancing, man.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? A lot
yeah,
of people
offered
don't.
them. Yeah,
a lot
they
of people
offered
don't look at that. Like they took breakdancing to an international level with
That's
the
facts.
Red Bull competitions and tournaments. You know what I mean? We actually have. Well, I don't know if it's still going. My man Shane, he had the Verve. You know what I mean? It was right there on Main Street above the art shop on Main Street by Allen. You know what I'm saying? I found out about that back in 2010. We did a show on it, and he used to do a season of battles and then take the winners across seas to the Red Bull competition, bro. How fire is that? Matter of fact, Mike's son, Lil Nick, that's here. You know what I'm saying? He used to go over there. He used to go to there to like school to train to break dance.
That's fire.
You know what I mean? To train to break dance. this whole thing is built on hip hop.
Facts.
You know what I mean? The struggle compound is built on the culture. It's all about the culture, bro. You know
What's the address for this place so people can pull up?
2400 Seneca Street, Suite 5.
Sweet 5.
Suite 5, man. Pull up, man. We always here. You're always welcome. You know what I mean? It's open. Like you can walk through, come into the studio. You know what I'm saying? As long as it ain't a private session. Some people like private sessions. But like you come check us out, man. Come check us out. It's art all over the wall. We gonna fill all of that up. You know what I mean? Over here we trying to do a collage of neon signs in this back hallway back here. We're like, we really gonna do it big, man.
Who's the artist that did this one behind you?
That's P. Ponce, man. P. Ponce, shout out P. Ponce, yo.
Yeah.
One of the dopest artists.
this shit is
One of the
hard.
dopest artists. If anybody is taking a picture in front of the Benny mural that was on the side of the old store, you know what I mean? He painted that, bro. He painted that at the
Boufflé?
Yeah, he painted it at the Bay Festival last year. You know what I'm saying? And finished
Shout out
it
to
up.
Boufflé.
Yeah, shout out to them boys, man. They help move the culture forward too.
Hell yeah.
Man, in Buffalo.
Is anything before we wrap up? Is anything you want to cover? Anything you feel like you missed? You want to touch on?
SpeedieDaIcon.com. You know what I mean? Go check that out. You go to all my band camps. Again, those names that I named: Stretch.com, King Dagger, Shaft Rock, Kev Mack, same dude, Blaze Merch. His project is coming. His is not out, but all of us got music out. All you gotta do, you know what I mean, is Google us. Literally. You know what I'm saying? If you go on anybody's page, you're gonna see the other one. Because we always sharing each other and we got each other's backs. So, you know what I'm saying? We got at least a good 20 projects out there. Struggle Mike's curated mixtapes. He's got 4 of those out. I think, well, no, 3. Is it 3?
The wall.
4. It's 4. It's 4. And Tyus is going to make the 5th one. He's going to make the 5th one. That is in the making right now. We mixing it down. Hopefully by maybe end of June, early July, we'll be releasing that. And that's because we got a hard job, bro. Like we got to top the old ones.
Facts.
We got to top the old ones. And that's the part, bro. Like and I think that the Tyus is going to be one of the best that we've done. Just be on the lookout. S-Class, we actually have something dropping June 23rd, Underground Gems. You know what I mean? S-Class is the old guys. You know what I'm saying? It's me, Shaft Rock, and Stretch.com. Speedy, Shaft, Stretch. You know what I'm saying? S-Class.
I got it.
You know what I mean? So, but we already dropped, damn, what's the name of the last one? Laser Keys. We already dropped Laser. Bruh, I'm old, bruh. We already dropped Laser Keys. Go check that out. Yo, so Hip Hop Weekly, we did the interview with them and had an article posted. The young lady that was writing an article was like, damn. She was literally surprised at the orchestration of the instrumentals and the flow of the album. It wasn't even like, she was like, damn, this shit is put together well. So you gotta go check that out.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Be on the
saying?
lookout for that,
S-Class. But we got a bunch of shit, bro. Just go on anybody's page, man. You know what I mean?
Go on their page. Yo, pull
Come
up to
get
this
studio
Convo, 'cause
time.
this is amazing.
Come get studio time. You know what I mean?
Come get your hair cut.
Come get your hair
Buy
cut.
some clothes.
Get
a
some
tattoo.
grills.
Get some grills. Get,
Get
a
some
tattoo.
custom clothes. Get grills. We about to have it all.
And then lay a track
rap
down
shop.
before you leave.
One stop rap shop. Right here. Photographer, everything. You know what I mean? You get your gear, everything.
Got a starter pack for all the rappers.
Come on.
You know what I
This is
mean?
beautiful. This is beautiful. Bro.
So, I mean, that's it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My life is good.
I see.
My life
to
is
hear,
good.
man.
I'm enjoying
I'm
myself.
happy. I'm happy for
You know what I'm
you.
saying? I feel like I feel fulfilled, man. Like happiness ain't always about how much money you got. You know what I'm saying?
For material things.
You know what I'm saying? I got a wife, a daughter that's going to college, that's in UB right now. You know what I mean? For nursing. I got a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. I'm rich.
That's beautiful.
I'm very wealthy.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I could walk off this earth tomorrow and be good. And that's the part that people have to figure out. I mean, that's my last statement. You have to figure that part out, man. You know what I'm saying? That happiness ain't in your pocket.
That's a fact.
Happiness ain't in your
Insane.
pocket. Happiness is in what's around you. That's literally my blood cousin right there. You know what I mean? And I know for a fact, unless some old crazy out the way shit happen, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make it to my age and older. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing.
That's fact.
I wasn't sure of that when I was his age.
Yeah, when I first went to Fredonia, I didn't know nobody, and he was like, "Oh, my cousin go out there. I'll let you know." And I knew him, and I knew him. So I was it's like that shit made me more comfortable being there, and it's like I always be like, anywhere I go, I want to make sure I have some like, people that I know will have my back, and I won't put them in no situation.
Right.
But it's like I knew I could trust him. I trusted you.
Mm-hmm,
Yes, y'all share the
trust
bloodline. So I'm gonna trust him. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So just in all hindsight, man, find your happiness, man. You know what I'm saying? But don't look for it in your pocket.
That's real shit. Real shit.
Appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Appreciate
y'all
for pulling up.
pulling up to. Yeah, you know what I meant.
No label, nigga, no label.
Yeah, this shit was beautiful, man.
Hard. Oh, hold on. Let me show y'all the new hats. We got
The
new
merch.
hats, man. Come get them. Come get them. Come get them. Come get them.
Yeah.
Come get them. Come get them.
Them joints too.
You know what? Hold on. That's how we gonna end this thing, man. Come get these things, man. You see it? Come get them. Come get them. We got them things.
Come support black owned business.
Yes, sir.
Here. And did you know this is the biggest weed crop ever? You ain't even know that. Come on, man.
Come on, struggle cartel. Oh yeah. There's no label. There's no label to pod.
No label to pod. We out.
Peace.
Let's go.
She watching me like a net